It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Welcome to the show. People tuning in from Boise, Idaho. Welcome to the show. People tuning in from Pluto. Welcome to the show. People in bad marriages. Welcome to the show. People sitting in horse-drawn carriages. Welcome to the show. People with bad credit. People in excruciating debt. People in the Louvre. People in the Met. Welcome to the show. And now, Ink the Book Show, starring Ryan O. Hello. That's the new intro to every episode, okay? Whether you like it or lump it. Let's make a drawing, shall we? No more being creative. We're gonna draw. Okay, so I made this spider guy. Wasn't I talking recently about how I keep trying to sketch out spider characters and they never turn out? Well, I think this one turned out okay. So I'm gonna ink him with my trusty ink and brush. And then I think I'm gonna watercolor him again. Not him again, but I'm gonna do a watercolor drawing again. There we go. So he's saying, I drew this yesterday or the day before. I never thought about going into web design before. Get it? I don't get it. Okay, I think I'm going to have to move a little quicker than I'm moving, so let's go. Happy Sunday, people. It was supposed to be my day off work, and I went into work instead of having the day off of work because I'm a friend to everyone. And what else? What else went on? Something? Probably something. Felt like I had something in mind to talk about. Last night I went to a kind of a little spontaneous party at my brother's house. Not exactly spontaneous. It was kind of like I helped them clean out their garage, and there'll be food and drinks and stuff. Only by the time I was able to get there, I missed out on all the manual labor. So that was kind of nice. But we had a good time. But get this. I was there till like 3:30 in the morning. And went in on my day off at 8 in the morning today. So I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep or something like that. Um, and I just went to church a little while ago. I took a caffeine pill so I wouldn't fall asleep in church, hopefully. And that worked out nicely. And now I'm drinking tea. My heart's going to explode. It's moving at hummingbird speed right now. I wish my brush would do the same. Why am I going so slow? It's because I'm gabbing. Let's see, I don't want to draw his arm straight out of this cuff line. I don't want to make like a what you would call a tangent line. So I want to stagger it a bit. I also might make it a little thicker right there. Let me go in just to differentiate those two lines. This one and this one. Hi, Damanami. How you doing? How you doing? Damanami says hi. Let's see. So folding his hands, I got kind of sketchy with this part. Or folding his arms, rather. Gotta make sure I follow the right lines when I get sketchy. Let's see. So I was just telling my my roommate that last night when I was at my brother's, when I got there, the kids had just finished watching Tangled. Then they were looking for the next movie to put on, and the baby girl wanted to watch Finding Nemo, but my other niece, she was like, "No way, it's boring," and she was like, they wanted to like side with the baby because the poor defenseless little baby, and no, because I think she gets her she doesn't get her way as often when the other kids are involved. Sometimes, like, because they're bigger than her, and so I think they were trying to give the baby her way, and so the older girl, my other niece, was getting kind of pouty and bratty about it, and then anyway they started Finding Nemo, and she just kept going, it's boring, and then 1 minute into the movie she goes to me like, Uncle Rhino, watch this part. This is the scary part. I was like, doesn't sound very boring right away, huh? There's the part where the barracuda goes after all the baby, all Nemo and all his brothers and sisters. So suddenly she didn't care that it was such a boring movie. La-dee-dee. Let's see. I am currently coloring in my graphic novel. I'm coloring page something like 23 or something. I'll show you which one I'm coloring. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Real quick, I'm going to show you which one I'm working on. I'm coloring it in Photoshop, so I'm on a different computer, so I can't show you my work. But this was a page where I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And now that I'm seeing it in color, I'm pretty excited about it. So it says page 13 here. In pencil, I wrote page 13, but it's actually working out to be, well, including the cover and all the like little lead-in title pages and stuff. It comes out to page 23, I believe it is. So there's our, this is kind of the part of the backstory of the bad guy that starts the story. He's climbing up this tower. And I like coloring my pages. I'm really liking it. But it is work, and it is time-consuming work. The page before that one, the last one I colored. Let's see, I'll grab that one too. It was this one. This one took me 7 hours to color. I colored it start to finish the other day, over the course of 7 hours. And I don't know. I feel like that's a simpler page than the one I'm currently working on, because I'm trying to get a little bit of atmosphere-y vibe in on that one panel page that I was showing you. I'm trying to get it kind of atmosphere-y. Do some bricks to make it look special. I'll probably do color streams again at some point. I just I need people out of the. It helps if I've got people out of the house to do the coloring streams. Because I wouldn't be a very good roommate if I was just telling my roommates to stay in their room and shut up all the time, you know? No one can watch TV right now. I wouldn't be a roommate very long if I acted that way, I guess. I'd be a little homeless guy. My two roommates, they're getting married to each other in, dang it. My buddy of 10 years, no, sorry, 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. He's getting married to his girlfriend of 7 years in less than 3 months. Let's see, March, right at the end of March, April, May, June. I guess almost 3 months, right? April, May, June, 9th. Isn't that wonderful? Aren't you happy for these people you never heard of? For all you know, I'm making these people up. There is no roommates. It's just a pile of blankets underneath my... It's just a pile of laundry underneath my blanket with a tape recorder of me doing an impression of somebody else going, "I can't come out now. I'm feeling awfully sick." That's who my roommates are in reality.
Hello, it's me, your roommate. I can't come to the door right now. Please leave a message. Beep.
Beep. Why did you say beep and then beep if you're my roommate? Sorry. My brain is rambling on autopilot, and I start to sound especially crazy. After a while. Come on, Saga. I'm not getting very far with this brush as far as putting down the big ink. It's kind of fighting me on it. I might get out my Pentel pocket brush in a minute. Yeah, this is gonna fight with me. The brush is getting kind of wobbly. Ooh, I've got some water here. Let me see if that helps me. If I just kind of clean it real quick. Okay. Now the ink is a little watery, but that's okay. Oh, this brush, it is fighting with me. Do I have a different one here? I do. I think this is probably a better brush. Let me see. It's number 2. I like number 2. I like the number 2 brush a little more than the number 3 sometimes. Ooh, I stuck my finger in ink. I gotta be careful when I lift it out, not to track ink all over the place. Um, shoot. I want to color that part of its body in black ink. There's a shadow under his arm, and then that part was supposed to be his shirt. Oh, that's okay. Just some abstract shadow shape behind him. Two mountain peaks. I don't know. I never know. You know? You ever notice I don't know nothing? Listen, you're good for two things. No good and good for nothing. Okay. There's our boy. Let's see. I see. I'm getting views on. What do you call it? Twitch. Also, but I feel like people are giving me a lot of views on YouTube. All of a sudden, it looks like. I mean, at least I see that videos that had 0 views. I had a handful that had 0 views, and I'm seeing a lot of those fill in with some views. Thank you, everybody, for watching my videos. I hope they're entertaining or helpful at all. Maybe both. Both would be splendid. I don't think of myself as very entertaining. So if these are enjoyable, I'm glad you're digging them. So I'm drinking tea. That's what that was. Me enjoying my tea. I wasn't like going to the bathroom or something. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna letter this real quick with a technical pen, a micron maybe. I could never stand microns when I was the whole time I was going to school. It was like every time I used them, wherever you would stop the pen, it would leave like a dot of ink, like. And I hated that kind of thing. It looked like it made all your drawings look like constellations. But since I've started using these, since I've started using like Copic multiliners and a bunch of pen sets like that, I've gotten a couple. I never would have bought these myself. but I would get them as gifts all of a sudden because I started drawing with pens like that all the time, and I started getting them as gifts. And I don't know, they've improved, or maybe it's a different kind of micron, but they don't seem to ever do that to me anymore. I've always hated microns, and I have an artist cousin named Brian O'Connor that would he would swear by them, and he would like draw everything in Sharpie and micron pens, and I never understood it. He still does art in Sharpie all the time, and it makes my skin crawl to think about. But he's so good that he makes it work. It works for him. I could never draw with Sharpies. Not at least not like finished looking art that I liked. I couldn't make that work. I don't think. I don't like this G. That's better. Ugh, I guess. I never thought about going into web design before, said the spider to the fly. I don't know that there's a fly there, but I have an overactive imagination. Okay. I'm trying to erase quickly, but softly, so I don't disturb this glass of ink water enough that it spills all over my table. I've got one eye on the sketchbook and the other eye, my other three eyes, my cup of water. And two more in the back of my head, just minding their own business. Okay. So now I wash this one off. My water, my black water. African American water. Okay. Let's see. Do I trust this to be clean? I think so. I wonder, I hope I don't get black in my watercolors. Yeah, I think I'm going to rinse that water out real quick. I'll be right back. I'll get some fresh water. It'll take a million seconds. 1 Mississippi. 2. $999,999 Mississippi. 1 million Mississippi. Okay. I don't want muddy old colors. Let's see now. do. Okay, I'll make his shirt this kind of light blue. I'll leave the collar white, I think. Because he's kind of a white collar kind of guy. Oh, you know what I need to do? I'll use a pen for this too, since I already... Oh, you know what? I got that other brush. I'll ink it here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Look at this. I forgot he has 4 arms. He has 4 whole forearms. I should have been a dad with all these dad jokes. Ladies? Oh yeah, I'll hold off before I touch the wet black line. Oh, and then I forgot immediately, but it usually dries pretty quick. I have one of those brain problems memory-wise. La-dee-dee, schma-dee-doo, glabba bleep boop beep body. Close your big bloodshot eyes. Why am I singing lullabies when I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep? I'm running on tea fumes over here. Lullaby, lullaby. Okay, let's see now. I'm trying to think of what color I'm gonna make this old chap. I think I'm gonna add like a purple. Hokey smokes, Bullwinkle. I didn't know color was coming out of this tube, and a whole lot of color came out of that tube. I think I'm going to add a smidge of white, which was giving me a ton of trouble last time. Let's see if it's still troublesome. Oh, it's coming out the side. Trouble indeed. I'm a wreck. The other side too? got nothing but white all over the place. Jasper Johns. Jimmy Christmas. All right. Let's see what that yields. Going to be a white spider instead of a purple spider. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Rocks a desk in another land. Where's his mouse? He doesn't care. Works from home in his underwear. Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man. You know what? You improvise a bunch of songs. In front of God and the entire internet. See how you fare. Oh, I did myself a favor and brought some paper towels. I kind of like that texture on his face, but this brush is too wet. Okay. Maybe I'll go back to that in a little bit. I'll let it dry and then I'll build up on it. So last time, after putting down all my paint, I went over certain parts with the ink again, just to see how the paint kind of washes out some of the ink a little bit. So I kind of went over some parts where it was particularly painty and the ink wasn't showing through as well as it should. Okay, now what? So I think now I want to add some. I'll add black to this one. I'm not going for black. I'm going for gray because it's gotta coexist with this black patch behind him. I'm going for the pants here. I'll let that sit for a sec. And then I dab it. I don't have much patience, you might notice. So when I say I'm going to let something sit for a sec, it's like I literally give it a sec. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oof. Yee. Oh. All right. Let's see now. Last time, I missed a bunch of shadows last time, I think. Or maybe I didn't. I missed the shadow under the glasses, so I think I kind of want to add that. Because it just look, they don't look like they're occupying the same space as the rest of the picture. In a way. In a way that confuses and enrages me. So instead of losing more sleep over it, I'll fix it. Instead of taking it out on society and veering my car into oncoming traffic, I'll just put the shadow in at some point today. You know, you'll thank me later when I don't end up on the 5 o'clock news. You know what? I kind of like that. I think I would like that for his eyeballs. Yeah, yellow and purple, baby. They're complementary, don't you know? Complementary? Okay, that's starting to spill into his face. Go back. Go over it. Just want him to be kind of deep yellow. If I can help it. Which I sometimes can. The trick to me doing watercolors is I give myself the allowance to not be the world's greatest watercolorist. I go with this time green. Let's see. think I'm going to give him some pink in the face. I don't know if that's the best idea in the world. I'll let that sit a moment. I think I'll go over these shoes with a different color too in a second. But I'll give it a base of this kind of peachy color. Salmon color. Let's see what this looks like. Get some of that. Real light. It's kind of looking a lot like his shirt. Let me make more of this yellow. Jasper Johns. So that's yellow medium and some yellow ochre. Get a little more yellow ochre in there. Too much yellow medium went in there. Cripes. I have no control over how much color I put in there. It's a miracle I have any watercolors to use at all. It always comes out by the fistful, practically, for me. Trying to get the red that's on the side of this one. And what am I doing with it? I forget. don't know. Oh, there's yellow on here. I didn't know that. That was a surprise. Okay. He's got kind of a Squidward legs situation going on here. Kind of. It's like exactly the same, right? I totally ripped off Squidward from SpongeBob, right? And hey, those are Dr. Killamoff's arms from the Toxic Crusaders. No, Dr. Killamoff was a four-armed. I think he was like a bug alien, but he wore a human mask, a human face kind of mask. I forget exactly, but Dr. Killamoff was this cool purple bad guy from the Toxic Crusaders, which I was a big fan of as a kid. I'll say I didn't necessarily. I wasn't thinking about him when I drew this guy. Nor does he really resemble him at all. I don't think. I wouldn't say. I don't think I ripped him off. Though the legs, I will say, I drew it not trying to rip off Squidward either, but that I would concede is kind of a rip-off move of me. Let's see. But you know, a character with 8 arms and legs, it's a little tricky to attack with a totally fresh perspective. I guess that works. What if I'm getting paint? I'm getting watercolor paint in my mouth. No, see, that's gonna make it bright green, and that's what I did last time. Like a more of a bright green background. What if I just do a stark red? I'm just gonna make this like mostly this crimson or brilliant red. Oh, there is a crimson red that I have in this set. This one's called Brilliant Red, though. Labba-da-dee-doo-doo. Shmoobity-bop-bop-goo-goo. Blap. Violence, violence, violence the livelong day. Wherever you look, I'm inking the book. At either work or play. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not the best improviser. Yet here I am. On stage in front of people. Okay. Maybe I'll throw some of that purple in there. I don't want to go too crazy with the purple because then he'll just blend in with the background too much. So maybe I'll throw more red in. I just like it to not be so like one straight color. It's a little boring, easy, and plain then. Yellow snuck back in. Oh, it was right there. I didn't notice it. Now I'm just being willfully sloppy, though. I like stuff like that where it just kind of pulls up, makes the like, grimy little pockets of texture. That can be. Oh. And then woo! Crumbs. Which is to say, that was crummy. Let me see. Let me beef up that yellow again. Going a bit drier with it. Get a new paper towel. Fresh paper towel. Let me let that sit a second. And I'll take my white jelly roll, my Sakura jelly roll. go in and fix that. You know what? While I wait, too, for this to kind of like dry on its own a little bit, I'm going to go to this page. I'll add that shadow I was talking about. To this drawing. I already posted this on my social media, but never too late to fix a mistake, I guess. I don't know if that's true across all areas of your life, but it is often true of your sketchbook. It's never too late to go back and fix a mistake. There we go. Good as new. Okay. Okay. I don't even want to dab his eyes. I just want to go in to the pupils, which seems like it could just lead to another catastrophe real easy. Especially on this one. I'm going to dab it. Dab. Dab it, dag nabbit. What else? I'm going to take some of that purple. Clean this up a smidge. Clean up. Yeah, right. Haven't I met me? The compounder of problems? The wrecking things king? Mr. Mess'ems up? Mess'em ups? Mr. Mess'em ups? Whatever is on my brush can kind of go into the white a little bit and make it a little less white. Get just a hint of some color in there. Like a kid playing in the dirt. Okay. and it hums like a migraine. Okay, now I'm going to take that micron again and just go over some of the blacks. Just where it needs it the most for readability. Like I want this gesture to come across. Because the acting is primarily done with the face and hands. You want to be able to read the face and hands. So if I lose those lines, the acting is kind of lost. It's really wet to be going over there. And I'll get around these eyes a bit. It'd probably be wiser to do this when it dries up more, but whoever said I was wise, get your money back from that guy. Okay. All right, is that a drawing? I think it might be. One more pupil. Okay. Okay. I'll let that be called done. I'm also going to just throw in a signature here. And here's something I like to do sometimes. I just turn it upside down for my last name. The double N is just a zigzag. A bazinga. That's a drawing. Now it's a drawing for real. For real. Now it's worth something. Now it's utterly worthless. Okay. Well, this has been another edition of Ink the Book Show. Starring me, Ryan. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this show, I don't want to drink my water, my tea. If you like this show, if you like this little fiasco, do me a favor and like the video. Maybe leave a comment on it, and maybe even share it out onto some kind of a social media thing. I'd appreciate it. And you can also click the links in the description. If you don't see a link in the description watching this live, I will be putting it in momentarily. Otherwise, have a good day. Don't do anything your mother wouldn't do. And pat yourself on the back for me just for being you. Goodbye, everybody. I love you.